Hello, I'm Nadia and welcome to Wondernut, the YouTube channel. You may or may not have seen my travelogues, but today we'll be talking about 5 toiletries to pack other than the usual ones. So yes, we're talking about the typical ones like shampoo, body wash, toothpaste and toothbrush, your comb, deodorant. Kalau yang tu pun you lupa nak pack, sorry lah, sis pun cannot help you. But let's say kan, in your toiletry bag, you have that extra space. So I recommend you bring these couple of things. One item that I usually bring is cotton buds. So these babies, clearly they're for cleaning your ears lah, duh. So I know when you travel you're like, why would I need to clean my ears? But also they double as very useful makeup removers or even when you're applying makeup. So unfortunately, this does not apply to guys unless you apply makeup as well, then that's a different story. What I do is, so I don't bring the whole chunk lah. You pack like maybe 5 or 10 of them into a small plastic bag, so they hardly take up any space and they're so thin, right? You just like chuck them at the back of like your toiletry bag if you have that compartment. So what I usually do is, I don't bring makeup remover and cotton wipes and all that. Just to save up space, I bring makeup remover wipes. You know the travelling packs kan? They're like really thin. And these cotton buds, I just dip them in the wipes a bit, let them soak up some of that solution, and I use it to like clean off especially eyeliner or like mascara. You know this under eye area when it's like really hard to like remove. Cotton buds come in very handy, and even when I'm applying makeup. So I don't know, because I usually travel for work, so I have to apply makeup and all that. Then when you like tersalah lukis, you wish you had cotton buds with you, because that's when your normal tissue or whatever else will not work. So cotton buds, bring them, and alang-alang can clean your ear, and they hardly take up any space. Muji bottles. Okay, you don't necessarily have to buy them at Muji lah. You can go Daiso and buy. I know like a lot of other shops sell them also, but what we're talking about here are traveling size bottles. So they're usually below 100 ml. You know this, right? If you're bringing on liquids onto the plane, they've got to be like 100 ml or less. So these bottles are very useful. Very useful. And as you can see, I have so many of them in different sizes. So these are what I use to pack my toiletries. So shampoo, conditioner and all that goes in there. But also, I like it when they're like really small like these. This is for facial cleanser. So you don't want to bring like the whole bottle, the whole tube. So sometimes facial cleanser you use so little ni mah, right? So just bring small bottle lah. Logic. And if you are a bit extra like sis, so I also from Muji bought like these. So it comes with like a funnel. It's got like a pipette, like a dripper thing, and like a scoopery dupery looking thing. So these will come in handy when you have the mini bottle. So the funnel and all that is very useful. So yeah, besides the fact that they are traveling size, you pack everything into your carry-on. If you're one of those people that only travel with one luggage, don't want to check in, these are a miracle, lifesaver, seriously. But also here's a quick tip. You say I buy Muji stuff, what lah. So these contact lens cases are really good substitutes for facial creams or moisturizers. So any kind of cream punya consistency products, you put in here and they're really helpful. So that's why you got the scooper, see? Put in here. So you don't have to bring the whole bottle, kan? So what I usually use is day cream, night cream. Like that. Smart. If you're one of those people that always have to go and buy travel-sized toiletries, like travel-size shampoo, travel-size body wash, I know you're very gatal, but when you have these refillable bottles, you just refill them every time you need to travel, so don't waste money. Another thing that I usually have with me, not necessarily in my toiletry bag lah, but they're so small, you can chuck them in your toiletry bag, are plasters. So one good note is always get like water resistant ones, because they're better than the non-resistant ones. Because you never know when you're gonna get a cut, when you're gonna get injured. Therefore, they're good for blisters as well. Those are the things I usually get when you wear heels, you wear like new sneakers or whatever. Just tampal them on your blisters and you're good to go. And also, if you're one of those that always go hiking, go into the woods, camping and all that, mana nak cari pharmacy? So at least you got your plasters with you. And also, okay, there have been times when I use plasters as like cellophane tape. So they're not fantastic substitutes, but rather than not having cellophane tape or masking tape at all, at least you've got these babies and they stick quite well. So yeah, Plasters, bring them. Safety pins. Somehow I've had the worst luck with shirt buttons and zippers and even like bag straps. So thank God for these, man. So imagine you're like traveling, especially for me when I'm traveling for work ke apa kan, then suddenly your button tercabut. So you don't walk around with your button tercabut. You've got these, you're good. And even like when your fly zipper, let's say the zipper suddenly rosak, at least you have these to hold it in place until you can go and change. And I have also used safety pins to hold bag straps together. Okay, sometimes imagine I bring like tote bags ke apa kan, then I chuck everything in there and it's so heavy. Then the bag strap putus tau. Siapa lagi kalau bukan safety pin yang come to save the day? So yeah, just bring these. You never know when you're gonna need them. And I like that they're so small. And sometimes, right, it's not only for you. Other people also button terkoyak, tercabut, can borrow, lend. English. One last item. Vaseline. So clearly these are for your chapped lips. Nobody likes those chapped lips. But besides that, if you didn't already know this, you can also use it for dry skin. So personally for me, I use it for like dry spots on your skin. Sometimes when you're like in a colder country or in a very dry country kan, macam sometimes you wake up with like dry skin on your face, just dab a bit on your finger and just, it works like lotion. I have also used it as like lotion for kaki, for my legs. Like sometimes when your like legs are too dry and then they look so yucky, right? Dab it on your hand, lather it on there. But just remember not to put too much because you know like the consistency is quite thick and it's very sticky. So use it wisely lah. Huh? Also, this is a confession, I don't know if people out there actually do it. I've used it as a hair serum sort of. So when you've got flyaways and it's like crazy hair day, I use it as like hair serum, hair moisturizer just to tame the flyaways and so that my hair doesn't look like orang gila hair. So those are my 5 things that I pack other than my usual stuff. But I guess just one general rule to remember: when you're on the road, when you are traveling, bring items that are multi-purpose. And also make sure that they are light and small. I hope you found them useful. If you do, I hope you actually practice them. And of course, share your list of the things you pack other than the usual stuff. Comment, okay? I'd love to read them. And I guess till the next Wonder Nut video, if you're traveling, travel safe and have fun. Bye!